Well, hello and welcome to Faith, Philosophy and Life with me, Mr. Shelton. Today is one of those that is particularly aimed at the school that I work at and the girls that I work at my school, which is Balreeve. However, you're more than welcome to go through this session if you're watching this from another school. We're going to think about some of our biblical values that we've got as a school. And behind me, you can see a word search. And I'd like you to find the values that we've got as a school only. Okay, so I don't need any of the other values that you might find in there because I've put loads more in there than actually what applies to our school. So let's see which ones you can find because we're going to go through those today. So pause me now and or download this and have a look at it that way, and let's see which ones you can find. So give me a pause. Okay, brilliant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at our learning objectives. So we're going to explore how the FCJ values are demonstrated in biblical stories. Okay, we're going to interpret text to understand how principles can apply to life today. So our title is How Are Our FCJ Values Biblical? It's going to be good if we can retell what our FCJ values are. It's going to be great if we can explain how these values are reflected in biblical text, and even better if we can identify what values or value you best demonstrate yourself and why. So we've got a word search, we're going to look at our identification of values, and then you're going to go on to create a little booklet and review as well. So the FCJ values are 6 key values that we've got that we should live with in our lives, and I believe they're really important for outside of school as well as inside of school. These help us become better people, learning important skills which will make us ourselves and the people around us a lot happier. We are constantly rewarded for showing these examples, first done by Mary Madeline, who's the founder of our school. So you need to use the description below to access this FCGA value sheet. You'll find that they're really straightforward to do. You need to read each one and then just write the keyword in, basically. I'm not after you copying it all out unless you're desperate to, but let's just get that task done now. Let's see if you can match the the definition with the keyword. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we're going to make a little leaflet. On each page you're going to write what the value is, so hope, for example, at the bottom. Then you're going to write a little example about what the Bible teaches about that value, how this would make a difference in the world if everyone did that value. So that's a little bit of an evaluation analysis there. And is there an image or a symbol you can draw for that as well? So you're going to have quite a lot to fit on. So what you need to do is get a bit of paper, fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half again, so you get sort of 8. So you can make a leaflet. I'm sure you know how to make a leaflet or a little booklet. Definitely doesn't need to be 24 pages. Again, if you use the description below, you'll find all the biblical examples that you need that fit in with that, and you'll find loads there. So again, you'll be able to choose what you're after as well. Remember, copying is not what we're after. We're simply after you putting some information in that demonstrates your knowledge and understanding of the values and how the SCGA values are values which can help in today's world as well for people who are Christian. Or in fact, if you're not a Christian, then there's still things that can help as well as a really good citizen. So pause me now. You've got the information behind me there, what the value is, what the Bible shows about this, which you get from below. Then you need to do a little bit of analysis. How does this value make a difference in the world around us? And is there a symbol or image? So that's going to take you at least 20 to 25 minutes. So pause me now where you get that task done. Okay, so just wrapping up then today, we said we'd explore how our FCJ values are demonstrated in biblical stories. It's going to be good if we could retell what they are. Hopefully you now know what they are. It's going to be great if you can explain how those values are reflected in biblical text, and that's hopefully based on the task you've just done. And even better if you can identify which value you best demonstrate and why. And that's just a little bit of self-reflection there for you. To bring us into land then, there it is, our final question. Which value do I best demonstrate and why out of all of those? And when you've written a little summary of that, photograph everything and please send it through to your teachers because we'd love to see it. Thanks for your time and I'll see you soon.